Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Everseen here, and today's video is going to be about some battle tips that I prepared. I'm going to be making like a tips and tricks series for Rise of the Kings, and pretty much just go over, tips that I use in battle, whether it's battle or farming, and I'll just keep making tip videos. This will be the first one. I've got 5 here, and then I'll probably have 5 in the next one, and then so on and do that. But I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys can take something from this video, and let's get right into it. So let's get right into the first tip. So the first tip is that you want to set fake rallies on castles, whether it's 60-minute rallies with one troop, or you can just set a rally and cancel it. But basically the idea is that you want to set a rally so that you can see the other portraits in the war record, so that way you can see how many people are reinforcing that castle. And this is very good to use when you want to see if a trap castle actually has reinforcements, because sometimes a trap castle won't actually be full. There's plenty of examples where I've hit a trap castle that only had 1 reinforcement in it, and that actually made me win the battle because, I don't know, somebody maybe teleported and left that castle like not reinforcing it, and then that gave me the opportunity to come in and actually win the battle when that person probably thought that their castle was full of reinforcements. So for tip number 2, I want to say that it's the same principle as setting a fake rally, but this time you want to set a fake rally so that you can hide your troops. And what I mean by hide your troops is that when I set a rally, and you'll see right here, I'll set a 60-minute rally on a castle. And if I set a 60-minute rally with 200,000 troops, those 200,000 troops are essentially hidden until I cancel that rally. So I will show my total troops before and after, and you will see that the 200,000 or so infantry that I set the rally with are actually gone now. They're not in my castle. So this is really effective if you want to join an alliance member's rally, but when you join a rally, you can't shield. So what you want to do is you want to set fake rallies so that you can basically hide your troops while you're joining your friend's rally. And then once that rally is done and your troops are marching back, you could cancel all of the rallies, all the fake ones that you made, and then you could shield your castle. For tip number 3, it's basically going to be dueling a castle while a rally is set. So what would happen is my alliance leader would set a rally, and it would be 3 minutes. So the enemy essentially has 3 minutes to get ready for that rally. So they're going to be putting their good heroes on the wall and stuff. And sometimes, like what I do is I replace the wall heroes near the end of the rally, and like in the last 30 seconds or something, just so that if somebody was to duel me before, then I wouldn't have my good heroes on the wall. I would have bad heroes. So you want to do this, basically you duel within like the last 30 seconds or the last minute, and your alliance leader, the rally leader, has to be really quick with either canceling or hitting the rally. So basically all you would do is hit the duel in the last 30 seconds to a minute of the rally, and then you would automatically get a report which guarantees what wall heroes the enemy is actually going to use when they're defending that rally. So we've actually saved ourselves from like catastrophe rallies, like losing the entire rally just by doing this trick. And you can also do an alternative to this trick, which is actually setting the 3-minute rally or the 5-minute rally, whatever you have to work with. But basically you set that rally as a fake, and then when the rally is about to march, you cancel it. But when the rally is about to march, one player will duel that castle that you're trying to kill. And so that way you get a guaranteed report no matter what, because nobody is going to be waiting to put their good wall heroes on when a rally is marching, because people can speed a rally, so it could hit them instantly at any time, so they need to have their good heroes on the wall. So this is a really good way at forcing a good report to gauge whether or not this castle is a good rally target. And this really works well. It's not really a permanent fix for trying to rally every castle, because you only have 1 duel per 24 hours. But when you have a lot of people with duel, you can save yourself from like 30 rallies that are really bad, or you could hit them anyway because they're going to be really good. And this is a really good way at gauging whether or not you're going to lose or win a battle before it even happens. Alright, so for tip number 4, I want to say that this is only recommended for castles that are probably around 75 million plus, or 50 million plus. It depends, because even at 50 million you could still get Mulan soloed and it could be messy. It really depends on how strong your castle is and what kind of troops you have inside. So what I do is, since I'm a bigger castle, I can actually sit in essentially farm mode instead of battle mode. So I can switch off of my preset, I can switch to assist specialization, and I can put bad heroes on the wall but still win a solo attack if someone was to solo me. And what this does is it powers me down. It lowers my power, my total power, which is what people are going to see when they check your profile if they want to rally you. So basically, I would lower all of my power, and then I would kind of wait for them to set a rally on me, and then I would just replace it all back. And this also works good too, because if I'm powered down, when somebody duels me, they're going to see bad heroes on the wall, they're going to see bad statistics. So if I did all of that, but I can't be soloed, then if they solo me or duel me, they'll see a bad report, and then they could set a rally, which I could jump about 200% statistics with way better heroes and completely tank the rally and take it. And I've done this on many occasions, and it actually works really well. But the thing is you need to be big enough to be able to accept solo hits, because say if you did this at 20 million power, you're pretty much just suiciding yourself, because a big guy is just going to solo you, and then you're going to lose all of your troops because your stats are way too low. But when you're a bigger castle and somebody tries to solo you, you actually have way better of a chance of winning without any losses. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. You want to be a pretty big castle in order to do this. Okay, so for tip number 5, this one's going to be very useful for everybody, and I keep this in mind constantly when I'm fighting, and we've been able to zero a lot of castles just by knowing this simple trick. So basically, when you're scouting or when you're setting a rally or anything like that, you can't shield. So when your scout is marching, you can't shield, but when it's marching back, you can shield. So a lot of people actually don't know this, and you can take advantage of this, because a lot of trap castles, they like to scout L5 castles. Like if you're L2, you like to scout a million times to try and get your enemy to hit you. But if you send like 6 scouts out in all different directions and they're marching for like a minute or more, it's going to be really hard to recall all of those scouts in time for you to shield. So basically, even if a castle is a good trap castle, but if you could hit it like 5 times in a row, you're probably going to kill the castle. So you might lose the first hit, you might lose the second hit, but you're not going to lose the third, the fourth, the fifth, and then on and so on, and it's going to be zeroed. And that actually takes the opportunity for that castle to score a lot of points trapping other players in your kingdom. So this is kind of a tip for like L5 players, really strong players, but it could also be for lower tier players, like, you know, new kingdoms. People could send a scout for 6 minutes and then not know that they can't shield, and then they'll be panicking and pressing shield, and then they'll be like, oh, why can't I shield? I don't understand. And a lot of people, they actually won't understand till it's too late. So you can really take advantage of this and hit people while they're sending scouts, or if they have a rally set, anything like that, and you can really get a real huge advantage off this. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for today's video. I really hope you guys can use some of these tips to your advantage. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody watching, like everybody that's liking and subscribing to my channel and stuff. It's really helping me out. My channel's been growing like crazy the last month, and I kind of want to keep that up. But yeah, if you guys can join my Discord server too, I've got lots of information on there. I plan to add more, I just haven't recently, but it's also just a place where we can talk together about the game, and I can teach, and you know, you can ask other players in the Discord that are also very good at the game. But anyway guys, I just wanted to say that we're also going to a new kingdom, and it's going to open probably April 29th or May 1st, around then, and basically we're all ready. We have only a Castle 5. Don't go to Castle 6 or you can't move, but I hope to see a lot of people there. We already got a lot of people coming. It's going to be really fun. We're just kind of screwing around. We'll see how it goes, but honestly I think we're going to have a full alliance. We might even have to make a second alliance. We don't really know. But it looks like a lot of people are going to come. It's going to be really fun, and I'm just excited to play with a lot of you guys, like all my subscribers and stuff that, you know, I might not ever talk to, and now you can like learn firsthand from me, because I find like learning, you know, the easiest way to learn is from the source. And so like if I can teach you guys firsthand, you'll learn so much more, and your growth, like game knowledge and stuff, will be like exponential. Like you'll learn so much more. So I'm really excited to play with a lot of you guys, meet a lot of you guys, and get to know you. But anyway, thanks for watching the video again, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace. And just between me and you, the ones who actually watch all the way to the end of my videos, if you use my code Everseen, you can actually get a bunch of rewards for your new castle if you plan to jump with us to 429.